Let me paint a picture for you. You're having one of those days where everything is happening at once and you're just trying to keep your head above water. You start wondering, am I actually growing or am I just surviving? Days like that is what I'm gonna talk about today. Because days like that are the real proof that you are growing and changing and becoming the version of you that is your highest self. Because I had one of those days today, and they're really just the kind of days that test who you're becoming. My day wasn't glamorous. I overslept. I didn't volunteer. I ran from appointment to appointment, running home in between to shove food in my mouth, to then go to another appointment to do a HIIT workout at Hot Works because I knew I needed to wash my hair, but I wasn't gonna wash my hair unless I worked out first. I edited a full video from start to finish and upload the one December 4th's video diary because I am still behind on, but I'm slowly catching up. Dealt with more and more technology changes. I'm working on rebuilding a new guinea pig cage for my boys, so I started doing that. I noticed in the cage that my females live in, there was pee that had blood in it, which noticed and happened for the first time today. It's 11:30 right now, and I only started seeing it like 5 hours ago. I haven't figured out yet which one it is. There are 5 in there, and tomorrow I'm going to do a full deep clean of the cage and separate them and figure it out. But like at the time, my brain, it was just like this was the last thing I needed to deal with in that moment. But I had to tell myself that nothing I do in this very moment is going to change anything. That's not to brag at all about what I did. That's to say we're all human. And I didn't do nothing about the situation. I just haven't figured out yet which one it is. And somewhere in the chaos of everything, I realized that growth doesn't announce itself. It just kind of happens. It shows up on days when everything feels inconvenient, but you keep going anyways, even if you're not putting in 100%, but you keep moving forward every single day. Because a little bit after I initially noticed the guinea pig pee with the blood in it, I went to an AA meeting because I hadn't been in a few weeks, and something I shared at the AA meeting, I was talking about how I started drinking when I was 18 because I was dating someone who was 21, so the whole like drinking alcoholic party lifestyle was like, it was taught to me and told to like, this is the way. I didn't just go out and experiment and figure it out for myself, and I got stuck in the trap. And it's not to complain because it's a part of what got me to be here today, and something I keep saying in my past videos is that I thank my past self all the time for getting me here today and for making the choices that she made, because it's all part of where I am now. But the version of I've been sober for a little over 13 months now, and the version of me who was drinking could not have handled what I'm going through right now. Would not have gotten through a day like today and made the choices that I made today. She would have shut down, ran away, and just not done anything. I would have not gone to the doctor and spent the money I would have spent at the doctor going to the bar instead. I wouldn't have taken care of myself. I probably wouldn't have worked out, and I would have been angry and flipping out over literally everything. But that's not the me that is sitting here in front of you guys today, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to reflect on my past and how I've gotten here and not be angry at myself. Because something else I keep thinking about is that I know I'm adapting, and I know I'm changing, and I know I'm becoming a better person every single day, and I've forgiven myself for my past mistakes. See every day that just because I forgive me doesn't mean other people have forgiven me, and I don't need to let that be my problem. I can apologize to people. I can apologize to myself and forgive myself. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go out of my way proving myself. Because when you forgive yourself, you're truly able to just start fresh. And this is almost 2 weeks of me filming these video diaries. And I believe this is the 12th one that I'm filming. And most days I did not want to sit down in front of the camera and do it, but I told myself that I was going to do it, and I'm telling myself, but I'm proving to myself every day that I can do it, and I am doing it. And it's really crazy to watch yourself grow and become the person that you've always wanted to be, and to look back on even a week ago and being able to acknowledge growth, even if it's tiny, and being happy with it. So I think journaling or filming video diaries is something that every person should do, whether they upload it to the internet or not, because when you look back, because you do learn a lot about yourself. And I'm so thankful for how much I've learned about myself in this whole process. I have a never-ending to-do list. My head is currently pounding, and I truly happy that this is the problem that I get to have, because my life's not perfect. My life is far from perfect. There are a lot of struggles. When you remind yourself that there is a past version of yourself that dreamed of being where you are now, and realizing that, wow, you did that. So if today taught me anything, it's that you don't become the best version of yourself through the good days and the perfect days and the days that things go your way. You become the best and perfect version of yourself in the messy ones, the long ones, the ones that don't make sense. So if you're also in a season of rebuilding long-term stability, or trying to find yourself again and find joy in the little things and just be proud of yourself, you're in the right spot, because here we bring each other up. And I'm only 16 minutes into filming and I don't really know what to say. Because my mind is kind of just at a standstill. But like I said before, my head is literally pounding, and it's hard for me to keep my eyes open right now. So I'm gonna cut this video early. I still wanted to film the video diary, prove to myself that I can show up, and I did. And a part of showing up for yourself isn't always about following through and finishing everything you start. Sometimes showing up for yourself is also knowing when to quit and when to stop and when it's allowed to give up. So I'm gonna call it quits a little bit early tonight, and I hope to see you guys again back here tomorrow.